Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne, and I will give a few moments to see if anybody comes on tonight. I am not sure if YouTube is actually showing the notifications when I come on. I've been having some technical issues here lately, so if anyone shows up, I will be very, very surprised, okay? So I do hope a few show up tonight. Anyhow, I thought I'd come on unannounced, and that could be part of the problem that I have some of the times is that I don't come on announced. I don't let people know ahead of time that I'm going to come on until I actually come on. So, I talked about this before that great live streamers, which I don't consider myself a great live streamer, I'm a great content provider, but maybe not a great live streamer. Great live streamers are consistent every day at a certain time, or, maybe not every day, but they're consistent, throughout the week at a certain time. And what I have noticed with my live streaming is that my views come within like 12 hours later. So, for example, people get the notification after I have gone off. Now, I've noticed that happens with other people too, so it's not just me. So I don't take it personally, but the notification does not come on for other people until about 12 hours, and even more so for me of late. So we'll see if anyone comes on because right now nobody's on. So I am sitting here chatting to myself, which I have no problem with. And so I'll talk a little bit, and then I'll see if anybody comes on. And it usually does take a few minutes if YouTube is actually putting out any notifications. Hey, Tagalog, welcome, welcome. Thank you. You're the first one here, my friend. There you go. I gave you a blue wrench in case anyone else shows up. Tagalog, I don't know if you've been here in my live stream before or not, but I normally don't give notice that I'm going to be on, so people aren't looking for me. But sometimes when they see my, if the notification comes up, then they'll come on. So hopefully we're going to get a few in here tonight. But if not, welcome, welcome. How are you tonight, Tagalog? I hope you're doing really, really well and having a really, really great week. I hope you're having a great week. And I just took my bubble bath and I've had a very busy day. Thank you. You know what? The Philippines are 12 hours difference, right, Tagalog? I think you're probably 9:46 in the morning the next day, Tuesday morning, and we are 9:46 p.m. on Monday night. So I think that there is actually a 12-hour delay. We're like 12 hours behind you. And so you're just getting up, starting your day, and I'm getting ready to go to bed. Welcome, welcome, David. What time is it where you're at, David? Welcome, welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench there, David. First time here, I think, David. David, I was just telling Tagalog that I don't give notice when I'm going to come on. So a lot of people don't see the notification bell until 12 hours out. And oh, I'm glad, Tagalog. I'm glad for you. Okay, so you're ahead of the Philippines. So actually, you would be about 11 o'clock. Is that right? Or 7? 11 o'clock in the morning. Right, David? Hey, Ellie Lee. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Well, Ellie Lee, there is a good story behind this, and I think you've already heard it. But I will tell it again in a few minutes. And but David, yes, I heard Guam is beautiful. I heard it's beautiful. The Philippines, of course, is beautiful, but I have really, really, yeah, 11:47. And David, you're all 12 hours ahead of us. So like I'm going to bed and you're all just getting up and starting your day on Tuesday, and it's Monday here. So we're still Monday. So I just took my bubble bath and I had a busy day. As many of you know, I'm a college student at age 64 years old. Yes, 64. 64-year-old college student. And I had a hard test today. And you know, I'm taking 19 credit hours, which 12 is normal. So I'm taking a very heavy load of very hard courses. And then I had my webcam class because they're letting me take my classes at home because of everything that's going on. And I guess I'm in that endangered age group. So they're kind of cutting me some slack. And so I had my class tonight, and my class went from like 20 students down to 3, and I'm one of the 3. So the teacher calls on us all the time, the same 3, with these hard questions. So yeah, you know what, David, I didn't go back for a career. I just went back because I'm an eternal learner, and I've already been to college. So I had been to college when I was younger, but it had been 40 years. And I said, after my youngest graduated high school, I said, you know what, it's time to go back to college. And I did. All my kids were in college, so why not, mom, go back to college, you know? And I did. I did. And I'm studying law, legal classes, and it's wonderful. I'm really enjoying my journey. I don't have a goal in mind. I just am enjoying the journey. You know, thank you, Tagalog. Thank you. Yes, it'll be Halloween. What, in 2 days? 2 days. Let's see. Tomorrow is the 28th. So 3 days. Hey, Heaven Sent. Welcome, my friend. How are you tonight? I hope you're having a great day and a great week. How are you doing? Yes, David, you know, it was just a choice I made. My kids were all now young adults in their early 20s, all going to school. And I'd homeschooled my children. At least I homeschooled my youngest son, the last one out, all the way through a public school program that we have done at home. He did excellent. He graduated with honors and is off to college. And and so I just said, you know what? It's time for mom. It's time for mom. Oh, that's good, Heaven Sent. I am glad you are doing good. I love to hear when people are doing good because so many people are having some rough moments right now, you know, from health crises to all kinds of things. And so when I hear someone's doing good, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to hear that. I really am. So today was a busy, busy, busy day, very productive. You know, I get up early, I get, you know, brush my teeth and get dressed, and I go off for my 5-mile run, walk, or waddle, whatever it happens to be, I decide to do that day and get my exercise. My health comes first. It comes before school, it comes before everything. So I go out and I do my 5 miles, and then I come home and I usually do a few of my videos, my content, and then I start on my schoolwork. And so the whole day I spend on schoolwork. And fortunately, they are letting me do it here at home versus traveling an hour and a half each way to college. And I was doing that. And, but with everything that's going on, I asked him, I said, can you please let me do it by webcam? So I attend my classes by webcam, and, you know, the teacher calls on me and I have to answer the questions. It's fun. It's fun. Hey, Angie, welcome, welcome, welcome. I will give you a blue wrench, my friend. And there you go. I hope you're having a great week too, Angie. And I hope life is treating you wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And so, yeah, so I did all that. And then my husband, by that time, my husband comes home. And then I had a 6 o'clock live webcam class from 6 to about 8. And then I finished that and I took my bubble bath. I don't know where my day goes. It just goes. It just goes. You know, it's like it just goes. And you know, my life is busy. And you know, and then I do my YouTube channel, and I have 5 channels. So if you're not connected to all 5, I do hope you connect to all 5. And the links are pinned to the top of the comments section of all of my daily videos. So if you go to any of my daily videos, not the live stream, but any of the daily videos, at the very top, you'll see all the links, including my Facebook. And so you can click on each one of those links. And if the links aren't working, you just copy and paste the name. And you go to the channels and you connect the right way, and I will connect back with you. Okay, so one of me is really like 5 subscribers, and I post all different content on each channel, so that keeps me busy, you know. And then at night before I go to bed, I answer my comments. So life, you know, it's pretty busy being on YouTube. You know, it really, really is. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Great to see you. Let me give you a blue wrench there. My friend, it's KTJK, I think. Is that right? What do you call yourself, my friend, to make it easy for me? And welcome, welcome, my friend. I am so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. And KGKF, welcome, welcome. And I have everybody's new just about except for Ellie Lee and Heaven Sent. Everybody else is pretty new in here tonight. So thank you. Oh, Kenneth, you know what, Kenneth? You changed your name. Is your channel name different now? I didn't even recognize you. So I like that. You know what, Kenneth? I actually like it. KGKF. It's going to be, yeah, that's really very memorable. Grace, welcome. Thank you for coming, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll give you a blue wrench, and I hope you are having a wonderful week as well. Philippines Walk with our R. Thank you for the thumbs up, and I appreciate you coming. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. And you know, Kenneth, a name is very important. You know, people can't remember my name because it's so long, you know, and so when they go to look up my channel, welcome Yishen, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And I'll give you a blue wrench. And people can't remember my name. And, you know, with the problem with I'm having, I don't know if you're having the same problem, but I might as well talk about it because that's the title of my live stream is, will I ever be able to hold 16K? So let me tell you the story so that you know what the story is. They've been taking about 200 a day from me. I gain about 200 a day average, you know, without doing anything. I gain about 200. And they've done this before, so I should be at about 60K in my opinion after looking at my analytics. But, you know, they tell me no, that they were spam. Well, they're not spam because my friends are like, they take my friends away from me. People's channels I go to that go to mine, that we're on each other's panels, so they're not spam. But nonetheless, that's what they tell me. So anyhow, every time I hit 16K, and every day I hit 16K, as soon as I hit 16K, sometimes I'll make it up to 1640 and then back down to 15,950 every day, 15,950, then back up over 16K, back down again. And this has gone on for a month, every day, every single day. I don't know what kind of glitch it is. I don't know why it's happening. But as soon as I cross over, it's instant. It's not like I lose one or two and then three or four. Hey, Annaline, welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And what's interesting, I don't lose the new people. I lose my old friends. So they don't take away the new people. They take like one for one. So if I gain 200, I end up losing 202. Does that make sense to you? So if I get to 1645, I'll end up losing, you know, they just knocked me back down to the 1950 mark. So before I came on, I think I was at 1952. And I mean, yesterday I was at 16,045. And it just does this constantly. So Kate, I like it though. You know what? I really like it. I really like it, Kenneth. You know, I'm leaving mine alone now. I might change one of my channels. You know, I have Grandma's Health with Diana Brienne Fairchild, Grandma's Porch with Diana Brienne Fairchild, What Would Mom Say with Diana Brienne Fairchild, and Grandma's Adventures with Diana Brienne Fairchild. I might change Grandma's House to Grandma Says with Diana Brienne Fairchild. What do you think? Do you think Grandma Says with Diana Brienne Fairchild or Grandma's House with Diana Brienne Fairchild sounds better? Welcome, Korea Donna. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. As I said, it's all new people in here, and my old friends do not get notices. If you are an old friend, you know, it's very rare that an old friend gets a notice now. Like all my tried and true friends that I've had for a year and a half on here, they don't get my notices. They don't get my notifications that I'm on, like Carla and Friends, Robbie, Brenda. No, they don't get it. They may get it on a secondary channel, but they don't get it on their primary channel for some reason. So everybody that comes in here is pretty close to new, except for a few. And, Kenneth, I don't, you may get my notifications because you changed your name on there. I don't know. But so anyhow, getting back to the 16K thing, it's kind of laughable now. It's kind of, humorous because every day I make the 16K mark and it only lasts for a split second and then back down I go, and the other night when I was at was it yesterday or the day before I was at 16,045. And I looked, I thought, well, maybe they're going to let it hold. And I must have been away from the computer for 3 or 4 minutes. I came back and it had dropped all the way back down. It's like they know when I get up. I think they know when I go to bed, and it just drops. It just drops. So, I'm going to let it drop. I'm going to let it just do whatever it wants to do and work itself through because there's nothing I can do. I've talked to YouTube about it. And back in December, now remember, that was almost a year ago. I'd been up about 8 months public, something like that, maybe a little bit longer. And when I went in, I was talking to YouTube about another glitch. And they said, yeah, you have 26,000. I said, what? This is on December 5th. They said, you have 26,000 subscribers. I said, well, it doesn't show that. It said, that time it was 12,000. And I said, well, how come it doesn't show it? So they couldn't figure it out. So, they said, well, we're going to look at this. So they got back to me a couple of days later, and that's when they called it spam. I said, how can you call people that I go to regularly, that come to my channel regularly, spam? And they said, well, they couldn't explain it, because you're talking to somebody that's paid by the hour or something like that, and they're kind of scripted. And, it's just the reality of it. So that was December 5th. So if I was at 26K on December 5th and I grow to 200 a day, I mean, honestly, I believe I should be well around 60K the way my figures were, but I'm not. And I can't even hold 16K without them knocking it back down. And like I said, it's not new people. It's they take one for one, and it's the old people. Tim Rohn Vlog, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here, my friend. Thank you so much. And I gave you a blue wrench. Welcome, welcome. And so I don't know, maybe I'll, I'm not concerned about it because you know what? I enjoy being here. I enjoy making my content. Hey, Neil, welcome, welcome. I'll give you a blue wrench, my friend. There you go. I hope you're doing good today. And so I've gotten used to it, and it's not anymore about growth because growth is like the icing. When you see your subscriber numbers go up, it's like the icing on the cake, but it's not the cake itself. I'm here to make my content. I'm here to enjoy. I'm here. I'm just upstairs watching my YouTube. Okay. Sounds good. That was my son. And, I have 2 young adult children that live at home, go to college, and my other one lives down the road a little bit, and then my husband, of course. So, and I'm out here on grandma's porch because I come out here at night because my family's all home in the kitchen and everywhere. And normally I do my lives in the kitchen during the day if I'm by myself. Yeah, Tim, Tim, I have to say that for me, it is disappointing because, like I said, it's like having icing on the cake. The cake, you still have the cake. The cake is delicious. And, that's the main part of a cake is the cake. But we all like the icing too. And, when my numbers, it's a disappointing to not see, the right, what I call the right numbers. And yet for whatever reason, this particular channel has a glitch, not a glitch. It's I don't know, YouTube chooses to keep me, like I said, every day I go over 16K and every day they take them back. And this is legitimate people that come my way. And so I don't know, I can't explain it, but it's so maybe I'll be at less, maybe I'll be at 15.9 forever, or 15.8 or 15.7 or 14, I don't know, but I'm here to enjoy. And I love to meet new people. And everybody in my stream, almost, not everybody, but close to it, is new here tonight. And like I said, all my old friends that normally would come, they're either been unsubscribed by YouTube or they are not getting my notifications, at least not until the next day. Hey, artists on the road, welcome, welcome. I think this is your first time too. Welcome, welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench there, my friend. Artists on the road, what kind of artist are you? I'm an artist. I'm an oil painter, landscaper. I paint landscapes. I'm self-taught, never had a lesson, and I've done many videos on my artwork. So what kind of artist are you? Because it sounds so cool to be an artist on the road. I've always wanted to do that. We had a motorhome at one point, and I thought about traveling in the motorhome and being an artist, but we traveled and had fun instead. I didn't do any painting. Um, Tim, I have had a channel for 11 years, but I've only been public for one and a half. And I made the channel 11 years ago for my children. And so that they would have a running dialogue of mommy's wisdom. They were young at the time, and I wanted them, when they got older, to have 1-minute videos of different topics, so that they could always tap into mommy's wisdom. Welcome, Diaz. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And then then a year and a half ago, people kept saying, go public, go public. And I came public and my channel just took off. It just soared. It just, I was growing, I mean, a lot, really fast. And then it was as if YouTube put the brakes on me. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I didn't really talk any politics or anything like that. I think there was a few times I might have talked some very topics that were when politics was on, and that may have had something to do with it. I don't know. But I'm not a political channel. I'm just a grandma channel. I just talk to people and laugh with people and cry with people, and I just do that kind of stuff, just a grandma channel. Hey, Layla and Mia and much more. Arnie, welcome, welcome. Is Brenda, I just came on, Arnie. So is Brenda still on, or is she off? Or, Brenda Land has a wonderful channel. If you don't know Brenda Land's channel, you definitely want to have Brenda Land, Land. She's got a wonderful channel. And Arnie, welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Arnie is, he's so nice. He's so wonderful. He's just, I've got to know you, Arnie, through Brenda's channel mainly, and you're just wonderful. Misaki, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I gave you a blue wrench. Like I said, Arnie, it's very interesting. You're one of the few, you and Kenneth and Ellie Lee, I think, are the only 3 in here that are my people that have been with me for a while. Everybody else is brand new, because not my old people are not getting my notifications, and so very few are getting my notifications. And so I'm meeting all new people. It's like having a brand new channel. It really is. Thank you, Diaz. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tim. I really appreciate you, and I hope you continue to come back to my channel, because, I think you will be inspired. I do a lot of topics. I talk about a wide range of topics. Today, I looked at the number of videos on this channel alone. Remember, I have 5 channels, and it says 4,614 videos. 4,614 videos. That's a lot of topics. And here lately, I'm just doing shorts. because I'm so busy, I don't have time to do a lot of editing, a lot of time. So I keep it short and sweet. Thank you, Tim Vrone Vlog. That sounds wonderful. So you're into gardening and beautiful flowers. That's wonderful. Artists on the road, I thought so. But, there again, it's really, really strange you know, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, because it's really been strange. It wasn't like this when I came on a year and a half ago. It was not at all. If you got new subscribers, you kept them. You didn't lose your subscribers, you kept them. And now all my subscribers that I gained daily for the last month, I've lost them. I lose them every day. Same, I gain 200, I lose 200. I gain 200, I lose 200. I go over 16K, I back to 1950. I go over 16K, I'm back to 1950. So I don't know. I don't think I'll ever, if I ever can make 16K and hold it and stay over it, it would be a miracle, a miracle. It's raining there. Wow. Well, we're going to have rain here tomorrow. So we'll be having rain. I don't know what time. I go out and run in the morning, so I hope it's later in the afternoon, but I'm not sure. If it's raining hard, I won't run. And so, yeah. So, YouTube has a mind of its own, and we are guests here. We are. It's their platform, and they're giving it to us for free. So we really don't have um, a lot of ability to say a whole lot. So, I'm just grateful I have a channels, and that I have a place to put my content. And so my kids can someday go back and look at it all. Yeah. Artists on the Road says YouTube does weird things sometimes. I think they update their algorithms fairly often and usually with negative effects. Absolutely. It really has affected my channel, Artists on the Road. Like I said, I grow without doing anything every day, and every day they take them back. So I'm like, okay. And I'm kind of at a place, I did a video called Let the House of Cards Fall. Now, I haven't put it out yet, so I need to put that one out. It's a very good one. Let it fall and let it go to wherever it's going to go and just be fine with it and just keep doing what you're doing. Successful people of any kind in any area of life don't let things discourage them when they know that the direction that they're taking is right. If you let a rainstorm discourage you, like say, oh, I'm giving up because of the rain, it's raining, so I'm never meant to go outside again. Well, that rainstorm is going to pass, okay? And you're going to go outside again. Well, it's the same way with success. Even here on YouTube, we're going to have to, like me, look, I'm really stuck right now. There's nothing I can do about other than throw myself at the mercy of YouTube, which I've done. Welcome, Sarah. Great to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me give you a blue wrench. I'm going to give you a blue wrench, Sarah. Thank you. And George, welcome. Great to see you. Let me give you a blue wrench too. But yeah, there's nothing I can do. So all I'm here is to make, my priority is to make my daily content, to share my gift of wisdom. I don't give advice or suggestions. I just share with you my daily gift and my insights and my opinions. And then let YouTube do whatever it does. It just, I've got amazing people that come to my channel. I'm very grateful to everybody that does come here. When YouTube was actually pushing me out, I would have hundreds. At one point, I remember I had 400 in my live stream, and now it's like I'm lucky to get 2 or 3 because they don't push me out, at least not until the next day. So where my numbers come in on my live streams is the next day, 24 hours later. Then people come to the live stream thinking it's live when it's already been over for 24 hours or 12 hours or whatever. So, it's just the way it is. So you just get used to it. You just say, this is the way it is. and it's just the way it's going to be. Hey, Jenna Chow, welcome, welcome. And I'm going to give you a blue wrench there, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nick, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you. And I've been monetized for about a year. I got monetized pretty shortly after I came up. And someone told me, don't get monetized. And I said, oh, why? And they said, well, once you're monetized, for some reason, when you put your commercials and that on, a lot of people don't want to sift through the commercials, and they don't watch the video. They just move on. And, that's kind of when all this, well, not really. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that that's part of it, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, I don't have the answers. I don't have the reasons why they do it to my channel. So I've just accepted it. And, maybe it'll drop. Maybe I'll continue to drop rather than go up. I know I grow daily, but they take my old people away one for one. So it is just what it is. Nanny Silva and Vanessa. I was waiting for you, Vanessa. Welcome, Nanny Silva. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. And let me give you a blue wrench. And Vanessa, thank you. I was missing you, Vanessa. I was missing you. I'm glad you're here, my friend. Thank you so much. And one night, Vanessa, you'll have to come up here on the live stream, because you're such a beautiful soul, and I'm sure you have a wealth of topics and wonderful things to say. Is that right, Ellie Lee? Oh my goodness, I didn't you know what? I did not know. I heard something about that. I did hear that. I just didn't know that, Ellie Lee. Now, what I've been doing here lately, Ellie Lee, is I've been making uh thank you, Tim. Thank you. Yes, yes, Arnie, absolutely, absolutely. As long, I always tell people you can drop your link as long as it's not like one right after the other. Like one time somebody came on here and dropped 10 links right in a row, the same link. And I said, you can't do that. And I don't know if they had their volume turned down or whatever, and they kept doing it. So I had to take the moderator off, but yes, drop your link. That's how you connect. That's how you connect. And yeah, Philippines walk with our I agree. I just don't understand a lot of the rules of YouTube, but maybe I have to just kind of, Grandma always said, let go and let God, and maybe with my channel, I need to do that. Just let go and let God. And that's kind of what I'm doing. Well, Arnie, Layla, and Mia, Arnie, Halloween will be here in what, 2 days, 2 days, 3 days. So the perfect for that. Yep, I agree. I agree. I agree. And so, sometimes you just got to roll with things and not think too deeply about it and just have a good time. And that's what I do. I just have a good time. Just have a good time. And when I don't know the answer, I just laugh. Like when in my class, if I don't know the answer and I'm like, I don't know the answer, I just give a laugh. That's what I do. That's what I do. And yeah, Chip, you're right, Chimron Vlog. You're so right. If people leave when they go, they need to watch at least 3 minutes of a video. And if you don't watch 3 minutes, if you just flip on and flip off, that person's not going to probably be able to hold on to you. And so they need to do that, and they need to leave a comment and a thumbs up. Now, I've had to take my thumbs up, thumbs down thing off of my videos. I have it on my live stream, and I'm sure I already have a thumbs down already. I have a thumbs down troll, and I've had them for about 3 weeks now. And on every single video, they give me a thumbs down. Sometimes they'll give me, I think they have 2 channels. I don't know what their channel, well, I do know who they are, by the way. I actually know who they are. And it's like they live their life to come on my videos and give me a thumbs down, and they do it almost immediately. I mean, I don't even get the video up if I forget to take the thumbs down off, thumbs up, thumbs down off. They get to it before I even barely get the video up. I mean, it's as if they have no life. Yeah, thank you, Arnie. Yep, that's them. That is them. They go through every single, now that they know that on my regular videos here on my channel, I turn the thumbs off, some thumbs thing off, except for the lives. They go to my other channels and do it. So I've had to also do it on my other channels because they go everywhere. This is their life. It's like, what kind of life do you have to sit behind a computer waiting for me to put up a video so you can give me a thumbs down? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they literally, unbelievable. And I know who it is. I know exactly who it is. And I think, why would somebody do that? Yeah, Ellie Lee, you're so right. I mean, happy people don't do stuff like that. Unhappy people do. Because happy people are too busy being happy. But unhappy people, well, they want to make other people unhappy to be kind of like where they're at. And they find somebody along the way that they're mad at for some unknown reason, or they don't like, or they're usually jealous of. It usually has to do with jealousy. Hey, Selvin, welcome, welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench. Jealousy is a very interesting thing. And jealousy, I've never had a jealous bone in my body. I'm all about helping people, wanting people to be very, very happy. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right, RR. I agree. I don't know if they know. I think they know that, but because I've said that, but I don't know if how, they're just kind of, I'm wondering if they even, I, I know they probably have to go into the video, but they probably don't get past the commercial. Well, I don't put commercials on the shorts. So I don't, but they give me a thumbs down. They just go through all of my videos on all of my channels. And it started about 3 weeks ago. And it was funny because my husband said to me, I bet you they're going to start giving you thumbs down. He said that. And it was like the next day it started. It started. It started. He actually said it. And he was right. He was right. Because I know, like I said, I know the person and I know who's doing it. And why they do that, it's just jealousy. People, you know, unhappy people don't want to see happy people succeed. They don't. They just don't, because they want other people to be as unhappy as they are. And I just wish everybody well. I wish everybody happiness. You know, um, I want everybody to grow. Hey, Top Cop, my longtime friend. It is wonderful to see you, friend. It is wonderful. I hope you are doing magnificent. Great to see you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I'm seeing a lot of people. I'm not, I'm seeing a lot of my either non-regulars, a couple regulars, but mostly brand new people. Mostly brand new people in here. Yeah, Salvin, um, it has nothing to do with content, because my content is wonderful content. It's positive, it's uplifting. Oh, Tim, thank you, Tim Rohn Vlog. Thank you. And may God bless you, and may you have a wonderful, wonderful week, my friend. May you have a wonderful week. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Yeah, Vanessa, I agree. It's just, we support each other. But some people are not like that. I did one, I've done so many videos. If you knew how many videos, I mean, I do per day, and I put them in the queue. And hey, honey, yes, I'm on. Good night. Good night. Love you. Good night, honey. Good night. And I put him, it was my husband. He goes to bed before I do. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Have a wonderful, wonderful night at church and enjoy yourself. And you are a beautiful, beautiful spirit, a beautiful soul. And I thank you so much for gracing my channel and visiting. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. And yeah, Arnie, we help each other. Like Vanessa said, we help each other. I have helped so many people grow, and that's partly why I grew so fast. And so why people are not happy for other people, I don't know. I see like on the growth channels, I'm not a growth channel, of course, but I see on the growth channel very, it can get very nasty with each other. They get very upset with each other, you know. Oh my goodness, it can be really something. And you know how they get after each other, and some of the bickering channels, the basher channels, they fight with each other. I mean, it's really nasty. And I'm just a grandma channel, I'm just a positive channel, you know, how to live your best life channel, you know. So I don't know, but it is what it is, you know. And so, you know, everybody's different and not everybody is happy for, we got to remember we live in a big world. And, you know, good people, the problem with good people is we all think that everybody else is thinking like we are. They're thinking nice thoughts, they want other people to be happy. But what we have to remember is the downfall of many good people is being naive to think that everybody else is a good person, because there's a lot of not nice people out there, but there's a lot of amazingly wonderful people. And I would say that most people are wonderful and kind and thoughtful. Maybe they're not perfect, but they're kind and thoughtful. Okay. And the problem is, though, that we don't want to let into our lives people that are not nice. Yes, Arnie, you were dealing with a lot. I know you were. I know you were dealing with a lot, and you have been amazing, and you know, you're just wonderful. You're wonderful. But you know what, Arnie, I think you get a lot from being here. You enjoy it, you know, and I see you on Brenda's and mine, and I think sometimes Noni's when she had her other channel, I think. And but you have such a wonderful spirit about you as well. You really do. And so, you know, we just have to kind of roll along in life. It's like that, not just on YouTube, but in work situations, even churches can, you know, I've been in churches where people were bickering with each other, and you would think, oh my gosh, how could they bicker with each other? Doesn't everybody go to church to, you know, pray and honor God and get along? Not everybody. There's people in all walks of life that are not always nice. You know, it's just the way it is. And I did one called Controlling People. Did I put that one up tonight? I can't remember if I put that one up. Controlling people. I do so many videos, you wouldn't believe. And I put them in the queue so that on days that I don't have time to do videos, I can just pop one out. And but they're all, you know, they're all shorts right now. I'm not doing anything but shorts for the most part. And it just, they take up less, and you don't have to edit. I mean, there's nothing, you know, and you can get the point across. And supposedly YouTube pushes those out, but I haven't noticed that yet. I have not noticed that at all. So yeah. So, you know, did you notice that my name is a little shorter on here? I put Diana Brienne instead of Diana Brienne Fairchild. I was trying to take the whole name off, but they wouldn't let me take the whole name off, you know. So on the StreamYard. Yeah, I must have put it up then, Ellie Lay. Yeah, the controlling people. Yeah, I think that was my one I did tonight. Um, Arnie, that would be wonderful. And you know what, Arnie, if you do that, let me know, and I will. Whenever you do a live, please let me know. Please, by all means, I will come over, if because I may not get your notification. So you need to let me know. Even just, you know, put a comment on my most recent video up, and when I see it, I'll definitely be over. I'll definitely be over to your channel. Thank you, Ellie Lee. Yep, control freaks. You know, control freaks are not necessarily bad people. Some of them are very nice people, but I know one in particular personally who has to control everything. Even like if you sit down in her kitchen, she will say, "Why are you sitting like that? Sit like this." I mean, oh my gosh. But I understand, because her childhood was very difficult. She went through a terrible childhood, and for her to feel safe, she needs to control everything. It's her feeling of feeling in control, that, you know, because she feels like if she's not controlling things, that everything's going to go out of control. And that's usually where control freaks get what happened. Not always, but I think the majority of time, people that are excessively, overly controlling people, it's almost an addiction of protection for them. It protect kind of like me with wisdom. I mean, my gift of wisdom came very, very young as a way to protect myself, and then it just kind of morphed into this gift that just goes on. I mean, I get wisdom constantly, and I'm so highly pitched and highly tuned. Well, controlling people can be like that too, but in a different sort of a way. Well, that sounds wonderful, Arnie. That sounds wonderful. Just let me know. And, I think control freaks, a lot of them are excellent at what they do because they want everything precise and everything has to be perfect. So many control freaks are very successful people on the outward level, but often on the inward level, they're not because they're control freaks and people can't stand them after a while because they're trying to control everything. You can't control other people completely. You can request, you can ask, but when you start to try to be controlling of other people, that can really cause a lot of problems. And we got to remember everybody is entitled, to be the way they want as long as they're not bothering anybody or hurting anybody or anything like that. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but so I did that one. I've done, I do so many, and I do hard topics. I do topics about stuff that nobody else talks about. And then I do funny topics too. Sometimes I'll talk a funny topic. I was telling grandma stories, and then I was telling stories from my life until I ran out of them. I think I told so many stories from my life that I was like, okay, I think I've told like 100 different stories from my life. And so now I've run out of them, out of stories to tell. So I was sort of like, okay, now I have no more stories to tell. So, but then I moved over to the shorts. And I'm probably going to move out of the shorts here pretty soon, back over to my regular videos, because the thing I don't like about the shorts is you can't do them landscape. You can only do them up and down, and you have to rush what you're saying. Okay, so if you want to elaborate on a topic, you can't do that in a less than 60 seconds. And so you all you can do is touch up on the subject. So I've done plenty of the shorts. I'm probably going to start back tomorrow, doing more of my regular videos again. I used to put a beginning on there with coming up grandma's driveway and the ending going down grandma's driveway, but here lately I've just been too busy. So, my life is busy. It's all good busy, but busy and productive. Remember, being busy is different than being productive. You can be busy like a mouse on a spinning wheel going nowhere, or you can be productive. And I'm productive. I'm a productive person. All you have to do is look at my house and see all my artwork to know I'm productive. I'm 64 years old and I run circles around most people at this point. So, but and now I know some people come on here and do a live and they're on here for hours and hours and hours. I am not one of those people. I think to be a good live streamer, you need to be on at least 2 hours to 3 and consistently, same days, same time every week, whether it's 1 day a week or 7 days a week, but you need to be consistent. I'm not consistent, but then I'm not a live streamer per se. I'm a content provider who does live streams. And sometimes I'm on here twice a day, sometimes once a day, sometimes not at all. It just depends on my schedule. It just depends on what I'm doing and what's on my agenda. With school, going to school full time, I can't always be here. But I try. I do like to come on. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench. And that is it DIKO? I don't have my glasses on now. And welcome, welcome, brighter side. Great to see you. Wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing wonderful. And I hope you're having a great, great week. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Now I'm sitting out on Grandma's porch, the well-known Grandma's porch you see in all my videos, and there's beautiful trees behind me, but you can't see them at night because it's all dark. It's all dark out here. It's all dark. Thank you, my friend. Hey, Nancy Brown, my long-term friend. Now, Nancy and I have been friends over on Facebook, I think 10 years. I think probably closing in on 10 years. And she makes the most beautiful Barbie doll dresses. Oh my God. Nancy, are those all made by you, every one of them? Oh, she is just, oh my gosh, the Barbie doll dresses that she makes are amazing. Absolutely out of this world. Out of this world. And she's also a pianist. She plays the piano. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I get to see all that over on Facebook. All brighter side, you're welcome, my friend. You are so, so, so welcome. Thank you so much. I've had this channel 11 years, but I only have been public a year and a half, where I've actually done videos meant for the public. And prior to that, as Nancy knows, I did daily videos and live streaming for years over on Facebook. I did them every day. Oh my gosh, Nancy knows that. And then I just one day came over here and I said, okay, I'm going to go from the pond to the ocean, because YouTube is like an ocean, because it opens you up completely. Facebook, only the people that are on your page sees you. When you open yourself up on YouTube, you're really opening yourself up to everybody, if they find you. And so, yeah, so Nancy's known me a long time, long time. So, but I love both. I love Facebook for different reasons, although we have to be so mindful of what we say anymore over on Facebook as well as here. And we can't talk about everything openly, like we would like to sometimes, because they, you just can't. You can't always say your opinion over here, and or over on Facebook for that matter. So I just talk grandma talk, you know. So Nancy, when you say vintage, were they ones you made or somebody else made? Because you are just so amazing. 75%. Because I mean, I love those. They're comforting. They're something, like people are talking politics or they're talking different stuff. And you just, what you give is just it's like, it's digestible. It's easy. You don't have to think hard. And they're always magical. And they're usually holiday themes in there and everything. I love it. I love, love, love it. Love it. Love what you do. You're so gifted and so talented. Yeah, Nancy, I don't know if you remember the Midge dolls, but we were too poor when I was growing up. Midge was $2 and Barbie was 3. And my little boyfriend, he was 6 and I was 5. He got Barbie dolls. Yeah, he played with dolls and he got the Barbie dolls, but I got the Midge dolls. So I would go over to his house and play with his Barbie dolls. And he had like the blonde Barbie, the red-haired Barbie, the black-haired Barbie. He had all the Barbies. And I had Midge, and Midge had blonde hair and freckles. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I did. Oh yeah, I can only imagine, Nancy. But I had a babysitter that used to make me some doll clothes when I was little. I remember on her sewing machine, and I just loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. And I had one of the first Barbie dream houses, and they were made out of cardboard. And I think they cost $3. That was a lot back then. And I remember I loved my Barbie dream house, and I left it outside and it rained and it fell apart. I just cried and cried. My Barbie dream house fell apart. And I think did you have a Midge? Yeah, Midge was a dollar less than Barbie. So the poor family got the Midge doll and the rich family got the Barbie dolls. Is how it kind of worked, I think. Yeah, I think oh, so Midge did have okay, a brunette. Okay, because mine was blonde. Mine had blonde and freckles, I think. Yeah. But they oh, I'd love to have some of those classic Barbie dolls from back then, you know. Now, Nancy, I don't know if you recognize this doll here. Do you recognize her? Do you recognize her? See if you recognize her. She's from the, I believe, the 1950s and or 60s. I can't remember. I think she's a Paulina. I think it was. Um, yes, Nancy. Hey, now and then. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. My friend now and then is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And so, yeah, so getting back to live streaming, yeah, if you want to be a good live streamer, you stay on for several hours. Brenda Land is really good about that. And you come on consistently, and she's really good about that. And so is Carla and Friends. And so, yeah, Nancy, she came from the late 1950s, I think, and or early 60s. I can't remember. I bought her just recently, so I didn't have her when I was younger. Yeah. Now, what year was Chatty Cathy? What year was Chatty Cathy? She's not a Chatty Cathy doll, bitch. I think I had a Chatty Cathy doll. I think I did. I think I did. Yeah. I have antiques all throughout my house, and I've done videos on them. You know, most of my videos I do in my kitchen because it's just easy for me. Oh, so you had a Chatty Cathy too. What year was that? What years were those Chatty Cathys now and then? Do you remember? Because I don't remember. I don't remember. I remember when the first baby dolls came out that talked, they only said like one word. It's like, bah. And I think that was the 60s. Yeah, everything was more in the 60s. That was kind of a new phase of baby dolls, you know. But I have antiques everywhere and I collect all kinds of things. And it's just kind of what I do, kind of what I do. Well, everybody, this is a short live tonight. I'm a bit tired because I have been up all day with my classes and everything else. And I've already had my bath, so I'm going to go answer my comments and then I'm going to go to bed and get a good night's sleep, hopefully. No, you know what? Now and then I didn't. I've never even heard of those that I can remember, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised that, that there were, that, why not? It sounds wonderful. And so, yeah, I'm going to go answer my comments and then I'm going to go to bed. And then tomorrow I don't have as much college work. I have a lot of college work on Friday, but tomorrow I don't have as much. So I think tomorrow I'll get up slowly and then go running. And maybe I'll do a live in the afternoon or something. We'll see. Or tomorrow night. We'll see. And music, worship, praise, welcome, welcome. Thank you, my friend. I'm almost getting ready to leave in a couple minutes, but you're welcome to drop your link and make some friends and connect. And thank you for coming, my friend. Thank you. And it's wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much. See, the thing about it is that when you do a live stream, you really do need to be on here a while because, thank you, Nancy. Thank you. You need to be on here a while as a live streamer because people just don't come on instantly. They come on over a period of a couple hours. And when I used to be on, like a couple times I was on 4 or 5 hours, I mean, you get tremendous amounts of people over that time because people come and go, they drop by to say hi, they leave, somebody else comes in. But when you're only on for like 30 minutes, that doesn't give people enough time. And you really need to be on, a couple hours at least, you really do if you're going to do a live stream. And so maybe one of these days I'll get like that, but I kind of run out of things to say. I mean, some of these live streamers, they just sit there, they just sit there. Some of them get up and dance, some of them, all kinds of things, all kinds of things. So, well, I thank all of you for coming. I really do. And I wish you a wonderful, wonderful, blessed week. And you know, and I hope I eventually get the 16K again. And I hope they don't, I wonder if I'll ever be able to hold 16K, because like I said, as soon as I get there, they take away 100 from me. It's like instant. It's like once I cross over, it's like zoom. It's like it happens within 2 or 3 minutes, so I can't hold that number. And I don't know if they got the computer set up to take them all back at that point. And then it's like I have to keep starting over. Hey, Golden Lucas, thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. So I wonder if I'll ever, you know, get to 16K and be able to hold it, and without dropping down below, but we'll see. It is what it is, it is what it is. I remember when I couldn't even hold 1,000, they kept taking them away. Hey, mom and daughter, welcome, welcome. I'll give you a blue wrench. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. Thank you. And you've been here before, my friend, I think, because I remember you being in here, I think along the way, or I think so. And but yeah, so I hope that one of these days YouTube lets me keep my people when I cross over to the 16,000. I wish, my big wish, if I could have a wish for YouTube, is that they would give me all those subscribers back that they took, every one of them. That would take me up over 60K. Wouldn't that be a miracle? Now that would be some big miracle. That really would. Um, Thank you, Brighter Side. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So, okay. Well, I am getting sleepy. So I want to go do my comments because I like to, I'm very faithful about, um, answering my comments. And I know a lot of people don't, but that's part of what I love to do. I love to read my comments at night. It's a way of relaxing. And I go to other people's channels and I watch their content and see what they're doing. So, well, thank you. I'm going to go. May God bless you. Have a great week. And hopefully I'll talk to you real soon. So thank you for being here. Good night.